Hello everyone, my name is Sobisa, and today I'm going to teach you about Trolldier. But let me explain something to you first. This is a two-part series on two channels. Max Blue Ninja, who will be talking about gardening, and me, who will be talking about rocket jumping. I'll link his vid in the description. First, we gotta talk about how to perform a basic rocket jump. Now, if you've played Team Fortress 2 before and already know how to rocket jump, then throw that knowledge aside and listen to me. The rocket jumping in TFVR is similar, yet vastly different than TF2. First of all, you don't crouch or jump to rocket jump. This is what you do. First, you gotta walk forward. Second, grab your rocket jumper and aim towards the ground directly behind you. Then, you shoot the ground, and then you immediately look forward. And that is how you perform a basic rocket jump. Now, we are going to talk about air strafing. This video might get outdated when it comes to air strafing, but I'll still put it in. What you need to do is rocket jump, and then rotate your joystick with the movement of your head. But never, ever just hold forward and move your head. Because if you do, you'll likely miss your air strafe and be killed by like some random pyro. Rollouts. Oh, rollouts. One of the hardest things to learn as a beginner Trolldier, along with another technique I will talk about later, is rollouts. Rollouts are a series of rocket jumps where you keep gaining momentum with every rocket jump you do. It requires you to learn multiple techniques, but here are the basics. The slide, the pogo, and the wall jump. First, we talk about when you rocket jump, you can gain momentum and go forward very fast. Faster than any other class, unless there's a 8-sticky uber jump. But you have more control in rocket jumping than sticky jumping because you have the useful tool known as the man treads. But anyway, there are multiple things you can slide on, like rocks and slopes. All you have to do is gain momentum with every rocket jump and keep going until you hit a slope or other object, causing you to slide and maybe hit a garden. Next, we talk about pogoing. In TFVR, pogoing is a very useful skill to learn. What you need to do is rocket jump to gain momentum, and then shoot the ground before you land in order not to lose momentum, but instead to gain it. And now for the wall jump. To wall jump, you must rocket jump next to the wall, and then aim towards the wall, shoot at the wall, and then boom, perfect wall jump. But remember, you have to be in the range of the blast to gain momentum for the rocket jump. Now that you have learned all the steps to perform a rollout, you now have to mash them together and create a rollout of your own. If you see an opportunity to do a rollout, remember the 3 things you have to do: pogoing, slides, and wall jumping. To do each step in order to gain momentum and hit a quick jump scare market garden on your enemies. You have just completed the second hardest thing to do as a Trolldier, which is a rollout. And here comes the first hardest thing to do as a beginner Trolldier. A rocket sink. A rocket sink is where you rocket jump from a great height, shoot one rocket down, hit the ground, and as soon as the first rocket comes down to the ground, you rocket jump again to gain both of the rockets blast and basically go to space. Doing this as a beginner Trolldier is so hard that it even took me multiple hours to learn. But as long as you listen to what I have to say, you too can become a terrifying Trolldier and terrorize squeakers on Hightower. Hello everyone, SoapySo here, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. And please go check out the other video by Max Blue Ninja if you really want to learn how to become a Trolldier in TFVR. This has been SoapySo, and you have just learned how to rocket jump.